Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Ann Kitchen, and I sit on the Cap Metro board, and I'm also a city council member from South Austin. So I'm very excited to be here today. You know, it's a really exciting day for Cap Metro and Austin. And, you know, it's really appropriate that we're celebrating today on Earth Day here at our North Ops facility in the CERTA building. You know, we purchased this facility many years ago, knowing we'd someday need the space, and so that day has come and we're ready. The process started with environmental remediation of this building, which, by the way, involved moving 40 raccoons and gently relocating them. So what's important to know about this, and important about the fact that we're doing this on Earth Day, is what we're going to be doing with this once we're done with construction. This is going to be the facility for charging our electric buses, and we're very excited about that. It will be the first home of Cap Metro's electric bus fleet. And you all know that Project Connect, this is part of our vision for Project Connect. Project Connect is going to do great things for Austin in transforming how we get around. And a critical part of that vision for Project Connect is an all-electric bus fleet. So an all-electric bus fleet is critical both towards our Project Connect goals and towards a more sustainable future. So we're very excited about this. It's our first step, getting started with a building, with a place that we can charge our electric fleets. And later today, we'll be voting at Cap Metro to start the process of purchasing electric vehicles, with the first ones coming by the end of this year. So I'm very excited to be here today. I want to introduce next Randy, who's our CEO of Cap Metro.
Great, thank you. Hi everyone, good morning. Thanks for being here. Can't thank Board Member Kitchen enough. She's been really the entire board has been fantastic, but Board Member Kitchen has been a really outspoken champion for sustainable efforts at Cap Metro, including electric bus procurements. I remember it was, if not my first or second meeting with the board member when I got here. She said, how do we accelerate getting electric buses on property at Cap Metro, and how do we start making a dent into emissions and really impacting the quality of life of Austin and dealing with obviously an impending issue of climate change. So I'm really happy on Earth Day to be here with her, Councilmember Poole, and some of our nonprofit advocate friends in the environmental community to be here today. As Board Member Kitchen mentioned, the exciting thing about knocking this old warehouse down here is what's coming. And this here is going to be the home of our electric bus fleet of the future. And what we want to build is a smart charging yard, a yard that knows when the grid is expensive or not expensive, and when knows how to charge and when not to charge, to maximize the time of the vehicle could be in the field, serving our customers, minimizing our maintenance costs, and keeping our electricity costs down and being as sustainable as possible. When all done, this yard will handle over 200 electric vehicles. And that is a significant change for Cap Metro. Today, our board will take our first vote to procure electric buses, of which we will have 2 delivered by the end of this calendar year. That is very exciting. We're actually over a year ahead of our schedule that we put together last year in our fleet plan, and that's the hard work of staff and working out in the industry to get best practices done. We did 3 pilots this summer, learned a lot to move us towards this procurement. We're also hoping to get some future Volkswagen mitigation funding when that gets released to buy even more vehicles, and we'll be applying for a new Federal Transit Administration grant to actually help with both the infrastructure and more electric vehicles. Today we are also buying our last diesel bus procurement, and our goal is to now, this will be it from a state of good repair of our fleet, to take some of our buses that are 18, 19 years old, which is very old, down to about a 6 and a 6.5 year average, which means more reliable and safer fleet. And now going forward, everything will be zero emission vehicles that Cap Metro purchases. So again, this is an incredibly exciting time. It's awesome that we're doing this on Earth Day too. We all have to understand that zero emission buses are not just the bus itself. It also helps our entire community from noise. These are incredibly quiet vehicles. It deals with environmental justice. So where buses go, and whether they're around schools or others, they can have a better air quality in their neighborhoods. and it's about overall climate change holistically as well. So this is a great day for Cap Metro, and again, I appreciate the board member for her leadership and all of our partners in the community. I want to introduce Council Member Leslie Poole, who not only is this is her district, but we specifically asked Member Poole to be here because she's a real champion in the community on environmental sustainable causes. She has been for her whole kind of career. And when I first got here, that's one of the first topics we talked about too, is really the synergy between the city and Cap Metro working together to effectuate real positive change for our community. She's been a great partner, and as we work towards Project Connect, I think these are the kind of steps that we can show the two organizations working together for a healthier Austin and greater Central Texas. So, Council Member.
Thank you. Thanks everybody for being here today. It's really a huge honor for me here in District 7 to see this work behind us and to know that Capital Metro, in partnership with the City of Austin and the City Council, under Councilmember Kitchen's leadership, Board Member Kitchen as well, that we're able to bring this new facility to North Austin, District 7, and the entire city. It really is a game changer, and it doesn't go unremarked that today is Earth Day. So thank you everybody for being here.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Tom Smith, and I'm better known as Smitty. I'm now working as the executive director of a new organization called the Texas Electric Transportation Resources Alliance, or TEXETRA. And one of the things I want to say is this is another way that Austin's going to become a world-class city. There are few cities in the world that are making the commitment that Austin has made to go 100% electric transportation. And our bus fleet's going to be the emblematic one in the state of Texas and the United States for how that can be done. This is a worldwide movement, and there are over 400,000 electric buses in China alone. They're making about 1,000 a week in China to be able to fulfill the needs of the people in Asia and the Indian subcontinent and Europe. And across the city, where cities have pollution problems, they're making the transition to reduce pollution by going electric. And it's not only good for the environment, it saves money both in fuel costs and also in repair costs. And for the city of Austin that's blessed to have our own electric utility, we can use some of the excess renewable energy that we produce at night to charge the buses when we need them the most, overnight, and then we'll put them back on the street during the day. And in the mid-afternoons, when our bus fleet is less important or used less than during commute times, we can charge them with solar. So this is a win-win-win for the city. Now, the even better news is that the state of Texas has gotten some money from the Volkswagen settlement to reduce diesel pollution. And if that money starts to come in May, we will be able to increase the purchase that Capital Metro's buying, and they're going to pay down 80% of the cost of going electric. So it's another win for the city of Austin. And it's appropriate, the sun is shining and coming out just at the moment when this announcement's coming. Happy Earth Day, y'all. We'll be happy to answer any questions.
Hey, you want to make that
Is it all right?
Yes, sure, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Do I need to raise this a little bit, or should I just get on my knees, or?
You're good.
Okay, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Base Goggin. I'm the director of the Texas Public Interest Research Group, or TexPIRG for short. Also very happy to be here. Smitty stole my win-win-win line, so I have to throw out my entire statement now. But this is clearly an exciting day for the city. Among the many benefits that electric buses have, I think one of the most exciting ones that we haven't talked about is the public health impacts. Diesel engines emit particulate matter, and if you've ever been behind a bus and seen that black smoke come out, that's actually little small pieces of metal, which has always terrified me once I learned it. The smaller those pieces of metal are, the deeper they get into people's lungs and the worse health impacts that they can have. So again, this is great for the environment and it's great for our city's public health. And the last thing that I want to just add to this is to echo that this is going to save the city money in so many different ways. An electric bus has 90% fewer moving pieces than a traditional combustion engine. That means it's a lot easier to work on. So many fewer things can go wrong in an electric bus, and that's going to lead to avoided maintenance costs. Our research shows that per electric bus, Cap Metro is going to save $200,000 over the lifetime of the bus. So this is a great day. I'm so happy to be here, and I want to thank Cap Metro, Councilmember Kitchen, Councilmember Poole, and Smitty as well for having such a great event and a great day. Thank you.
So should we do our unveil?
Yes.
Okay. So which side do you go? That one? Okay. I'm gonna do this one. You go out here. I'll help you.
Ready?
Hold on.
Ready?
1, 2.
There it is.
Yes. Would you guys like maybe okay, 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Perfect. There we go.
Keep smiling. Cover it, just if you want the words on there. Oh, Councilmember Kitchen. Oh yeah, she's in front of these. All right, one more picture.
All right, one more.
All right. Got it? Okay, we're good.
Great. Thank you all for coming.
What if you want any one-on-one interviews with any of them? Yeah? Okay, let me know with who and I'll line them up. Randy. Randy. Kitchen. Randy Kitchen.
Yeah, we kind of taped this up way too much. Anyone have a Letterman?
I got you. Separate ones?
I will check.
Yeah.
Hit it all the way down.
Certainly a fair amount, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's a fun event, huh? Yeah. Remember, Mariette, you want to go this way first?
Yeah, so we're just going to do you with Bob 7 and Paige together. Awesome. We'll see if CBS will. Randy's going to do an interview and then you can do an interview after. So I'll
Okay.
talk to about me.
Okay.
Okay.
And then this afternoon we
Do you
got
want to interview as well, one-on-one?
we're awarding our Blue Line
Yeah,
contract.
I think so.
It's a big deal for Project Connect, and we're doing the actual procurement. Yeah. The Blue Line's the second big line in Project Connect. So
You guys can get it here.
we got a real busy day. Hell, wait till we see what we're doing Thursday. Oh. Got a lot of,
I think I got
right.
I know, that's the tease, huh?
We got a lot of cool stuff going Thursday too.